Dear learners, returning back to the lecture 5 of module 8 related with our course, The Art and Science of Marketing from Basics to Breakthrough. So, in this week 8 module 8, we are learning how to formulate the price and pricing strategy. We already covered the different basics related with the price, the factors influencing the pricing decision, the different techniques of pricing, and in the last lecture we covered how to adapt the different price at different point of time as per the market situation. Now all these theoretical understanding need to reflect into a practical application. That is why the fifth module is devoted to understand the pricing case studies. I, Dr. Asutosh Mohan, Associate Professor at Institute of Management Studies, Banaras Hindu University, BHU, would like to start the session related with pricing case study with the session objective. So, two objectives which I want to highlight. We want to understand the real world pricing tactics specifically for airlines and e-commerce industry. Then we analyze the pricing strategy using different behavioral and performance lenses. What exactly the implication of these pricing technique on the customer, on the market. Let's start the session with a real world example, the Akasa Air launch price. Akasa Air launched and it introduced a competitive base fare below market leaders. Just imagine, below market leader a competitive base fare. However, they were quite intelligent. The seat selection, meals came at a premium price. So, seat selection, meals which you want to take, matching with the premium price tag. So, it was a hybrid strategy where you allowed to enter into a market with a penetrative pricing technique, but you are balancing your revenue by offering the add-ons of the flight at a premium price. How wisely they build this particular proposition. So, what is the learning? So, learning is a smart pricing design helps new brands scale without eroding margins. It means even if you enter with a penetrative pricing technique, but you matching or you are actually offering a package which had a component of premium price tag to plug certain margin holes, and accordingly you can win the marketplace. Let us take the example of airline industry pricing. What they are doing? They are following the dynamic pricing and they are following the tiered models. What actually these two are? Real time adjusted pricing based on route, data, date, demand, competition. Very crucial to understand. It is a dynamic pricing. Which route is the busiest one? That is what we witnessed during our Mahakumbh. The prices from Varanasi and Allahabad skyrocketed. Very busy route. From all over world, all over India, people used to flock to have a holy dip. So, the route, the time, the demand, competition all used to play in terms of deciding the dynamism of pricing. So, tired means they have some economy, then they have saver, then flexi, some premium, different kind of price tags, refundable ticket, Non-refundable ticket might be quite cheaper, refundable little higher, economy class, value class, then you have premium class also. So different tier of customer, based on the different segments they are serving, you are charging the different price, and it's what we are witnessing in no frill or full frill airlines scenario. Yield management and seat inventory models, that is again very crucial in airlines. Let's take an example. Suppose you want to travel 3 months from today to any destination. So if you book a ticket today, you will supposed to get a relatively cheaper price. As you move forward near to your travel date, the price is bound to increase, and it might be maximum, say 24 hours before your flight departure date. So if you are booking say today in 4,000 rupees, you may get this price escalation 24 hour or 48 hour before your flight, might be in the range of 7 to 8,000 rupees. But if you are courageous and if you bear the risk of traveling, then just wait further. Wait till the flight departure a few hours before the flight departure. If you can wait up to that time and remain in a state of confusion whether you will be able to go or not to go, whether you will be able to travel or not to travel, and say suppose 4 hours before the flight departure, and if you check, there might be a possibility if inventory of seat remain unoccupied in the flight which is supposed to fly after 4 or 6 hours, then airlines used to sell these tickets at the cheapest price. So you may get a ticket even in 3,000 rupees, which you booked 3 months before in 4,000 rupees. But remember, you have to bear the risk of this possibility. It might not be possible that every time some vacant seats are there. If flight is full, then you might not get this particular opportunity to go for. So this is what yield based pricing, this is what dynamic pricing, the beauty of dynamic pricing, the tiring of different things and accordingly reaping the advantage by the airline industry. So example is Indigo, Air India, Emirates, whatever the brand name you talk in air industry, in air travel, all are using these pricing techniques. Next example, e-commerce. E-commerce pricing model. What are the e-commerce pricing model? It is a kind of flash sales which grab the attention and they try to bundle the different things and make a lucrative offer. So flash pricing. So offer is available for certain hour, limited time, showing the time case of urgency, and you simply flock, the users simply flock, and accordingly they try to have a piece of the product at a deep discount rate. Even if they are not getting the product at deep discount rate, they visit to the different other options available on the website and may purchase any other product. So bundling, buy 2 get 1 free, combo value pack, personalized pricing, cookies, using history and bombarding with, not to say bombarding, but giving you information with every possible platform based on your search history is a phenomena which e-commerce companies are doing continuously. And if you are not going with those particular options, they keep on offering certain kind of bundling and discount to lure you, to attract you and convert you into a user of that particular product or service. So examples of all those big e-commerce platform organizations, Nykaa, Amazon, Flipkart, name it, they all are doing in the same manner. Subscription pricing, this is again one of the model. This is tiered and loyalty based. Why it is tiered? For different group of customer segment, you may have different pricing, and based on your loyalty towards the product subscription, you may have a preferential pricing treatment. So, what exactly this is? We may have free, we may have basic, we may have premium plans, and this premium plan is considered to be a case of freemium. A new word, freemium. What exactly freemium is? You are offering certain basic element at free of cost. But if you want to add certain things which you think is needed for your work to complete, that will come into premium price. So, a generic work you can perform with a free version, but if you want certain specific thing to conduct, specific thing to go for, then you have to go for premium version. So, this is what freemium. So, you are satisfying a price sensitive customer, keeping intact with the free offer, and you are offering certain add on things. If you require, you can go for certain time duration, that is freemium versions. Cross subsidization, high user subsidy, low user subsidy, that is reflecting the loyalty which you are holding. So, time to time you are getting, if you are subscribing the different services or something like this, and accordingly you are using for over a long period of time to time you get the different kind of offers, maybe a kind of cross sellings also, maybe even renewal of subscription at a very discounted rate, taking into consideration your loyalty status. That is also possible, and that is beautifully captured, applied by different platforms, Netflix, Canva, Amazon, Grammarly, we name it and we have it. So, all those particular subscription based services are priced as per this particular model which we discuss right now. Now, let us take the different case studies one by one. I have 4, 5 or 6 case studies to make you understand in little more detail. Let us take the first case study of airline pricing of Indigo. What this airline pricing of Indigo talks about? Focus is low base fare because it is a no frill airline, and they are additionally monetizing with the meals, seats, preferable seats and the baggage. So, if you book a preferable seat with a longer leg space, bigger leg room, you have to have pay certain add on charges. So, revenue per available seat, that is the RASK tracking, they call it RASK tracking, revenue per available seat, and they keep on tracking this particular RASK, and accordingly their dynamic fare buckets open and close as inventory fills. So, if revenue per available seat is supposed to decrease, they open it with certain kind of price offers. If the same thing is happening where this dynamicity of demand with a period of time, they keep on fluctuating the price to match or to get what they actually plan for their flights. Case study 2, again an airline pricing strategy, but just opposite of the first one. The first one was no frill. Emirates full service, a very reputed kind of one of the best in terms of providing full service. So, what they are doing? They opted for tiered product pricing, economy, business and first. They go for premium pricing with a brand value where they have a reputation, they are enjoying the reputation of one of the best full service airlines present in the globe. So, they personalize the offer through loyalty program, that is Skywards, and accordingly they try to get the building of relationship not only in terms of loyalty, but in terms of partnership, in terms of advocacy. So, if you fly with Emirates, you share the experience of flying with such a full service, best service, a kind of best service airline altogether. This is what they try to achieve. Case study 3. Let's move to e-commerce. Amazon pricing strategy. What exactly they are looking for? They offer constant price testing via experiment, A/B experiment, whether you go with A or B, and they keep on evaluating your preferences. Their algorithm adapts to the competition, search, cart value, and time to time their timing, for example, big billion day sales, the prime day, Diwali sale, all those particular things they try to attract with different kind of pricing techniques, maybe a kind of discounts, maybe a kind of deep discounts on certain days to get your possible commerce at their site. Case study 4, quick commerce, that is getting very popular, and I am taking the case of Blinkit. Blinkit, it's dynamic delivery, fee base or location and time. Search pricings are applicable. If traffic is quite high, they may charge certain premium to deliver within 10 minutes or 30 minutes. Frequent flash deals, they time to time they keep on highlighting the different flash deal. Why? They want users to open the app again and again. So there is a charm of having ₹1 flash deal, and if you miss the duration, then possibly you cannot avail. So why these quick commerce companies are offering flash deals? The ₹1 deal. You keep on checking your mobile app for these flash deals, and whenever you visit to your mobile app, you may realize by seeing the different other product available, you may order something more. So flash deals are basically an inducement for you, a stimulation for you to keep visiting the app regularly, more than one time, even in a day. Case study 5, e-commerce again, and it is of Nykaa. What actually they are doing? They are using the price anchoring through MRP slashes. They are simply try to guide what might be the price by reducing, by giving the discount, maybe certain deep discount. They are personalizing the pricing also based on the cart abandonment. If you are not putting the items in cart but not actually converting that cart into a purchase item, they may offer you personalized pricing to lure you. You opted for this product, why not you purchase it? Now it's an opportune time, have a offer, we are offering you certain discount, go for it. They tied pricing while through the loyalty program. They have their own Nykaa private loyalty program through which they are offering the certain kind of add-on benefits, maybe a kind of price discounts, maybe a kind of exclusive offers to their customer, maybe with a premium price also. That's possible. That's what the beauty of tiering is. That's what the beauty of recognizing the loyalty is. And that's what we need to understand, how to incentivize the customer who are visiting your website. Even if they are not purchasing, how can you convert them into a purchaser? Next case study, the subscription case study of Disney plus Hotstar. So it's a mobile only plan for a price sensitive customer. They cannot view this Disney and Hotstar on all devices. They just enjoy personally, privately on mobile and paying little less, maybe significantly less. There are premium plans with early sport access and 4K facility, which may be possible to run on different devices at one go. They offer some regional pricing from different Indian states based on the regional content which they are offering, based on the demand at different regions, depending on the content quality. So if suppose in a state, say in Tamil Nadu, your product content, your website is having lot of good content, it's a popular among the audience, you may charge a premium price for the same. In a state B, say in Gujarat or Maharashtra or in Uttar Pradesh, your contents are not popular, your content is not in the top watch list, then you may offer certain kind of discount. That's also possible. Now in summary, what we learn with these 6 case studies, and we try to understand the details of airline pricing, the details related with the e-commerce pricing, and the details related with the subscription based pricing. Pricing is a strategic lever shaped by behavior, not only by logic. Several times our logic used to fail when we deal the pricing as a scientific management technique, where logic cannot prevail until unless we design in an artistic manner. Airlines and e-commerce master dynamic and personalized pricing. That's what we witnessed with the different example of Indigo, Emirates, then the Amazon, then Blinkit, and finally the Nykaa. Subscription models build loyalty and revenue predictability. That is a kind of assurance. If you have a subscription, you know how long this subscription will continue and how long this subscription is continuously working for your favor. So you can predict certain things. There are certain kind of guarantee associated with this, where the pricing is relatively easier in comparison to earlier models. So post-session assignment, just think of recent online ticket, product or subscription you purchased. What pricing model was used? What is effective in influencing your decision? Now with the understanding of all these pricing models which we discussed in our lectures throughout the week, don't you think you become or we become more aware, more knowledgeable to evaluate the different offers of the organization? It may turn out to be a more challenging situation for organization to lure, to attract and to retain the customer, with the price one of the component of marketing mix strategy. So if you have further interest, read the McKinsey report, that is airline revenue management, which will tell you in detail how airlines are managing their revenue from different sources. It's not only the flight price or the flight ticket price, there are different other resources which airline can generate by making cross-selling, upselling or something like this. So thanks for giving your full attention in week 8 related with the pricing. We covered the different details in detail and try to understand the same understanding with possible application orientation. Next session or next module, which will start as a 9th module, we will try to cover the distribution channel, the next P of marketing mix, that is place. So value networks and distribution channel, which is going to be part of the next week, and that will give an idea how to make product available at different point of time at different places. So thanks again for your patience. Happy learning and happy living. Thank you.